Just had a beautiful time up at church. Oh, it's so nice out. Lots of clouds with the sun still shining. It's a nice temperature. Should be a nice temperature to do some stuff outside. I did a little bit of cleanup in my garden. Maybe I got out of it. I want to put some. Somebody moved a bunch of my rocks. I gotta place them and maybe build some more stuff back there. Maybe in the spring I'm like, I do these and these and these. So now I've learned to at least make it so that once you get it in, it partially looks after itself, you know. And some good hardy stuff that knows how to survive. Knows how to survive when I'm working a lot of hours, you know. Yep. Some low maintenance gardens. Low maintenance. A lot of the best things to plant for, you know, the butterflies and the bees and all that good stuff is all very hardy stuff. Stuff that I have planted in my garden now that draws up all that in. And I mean, some of it though is like almost invasive, so you have to kind of put it in an area that you don't mind if it spreads. One year I tried planting mint around my garden so the critters wouldn't get in there. I heard the critters didn't like mint and they kept eating my vegetables, so I planted mint all around it. Well, let me tell you, mint spreads like wildfire, so if you ever want to get in the mint business, just grow a little patch of it and it will spread. And then I didn't even learn my lesson that time. I got some chocolate mint plant somewhere. I was like, what the hell it smells like? It smells like chocolate mint. It smells like an after eight.
Bluetooth connected.
And yes, I planted more. I'm sure one more will still be there this year. Keep taking it out. I mean, I don't mind it going there, but I had some cannabis plants going. I haven't done it for a while, but I had some growing back there, so I didn't want I didn't want the mint to get somehow crossbred into my plants. I'd be like smoking a joint and be like, is this a menthol cigarette or what the hell is going on? I know that's not how it works, but yeah, in my little line I was like, what could happen? Same, I used to when I had the plants back there, I would like just nourish them, and like all fruit I ate I would put the peels and like watermelon shells and stuff, I cut them up and put them in the garden to, you know, hopefully just that watermelon water into my plants and suck it up, and then whenever I have a smoke, it'll taste like a watermelon. That of course doesn't work either, but it's kind of a good thing because I also used to put fish in there. There would be fish like on the well, like, you know, whenever they'd fish and then, like, the leftovers, the guts and everything that nobody wants to deal with, bury them in the garden because the fish oil is really good for the soil. But yeah, I used to do. I sold things like that. Let's get back at it again this year. Yeah, because, I mean, it's great for composting, right? Just put those peels and stuff right into your garden. Just put it in all the alleys and stuff. I used to put a lot of stuff in there actually. Eggshells. Sometimes some areas you can throw some of the ashes from your wood stove in it. All kinds of options. I should actually make that my mission this year. Plant enough stuff to not have to buy stuff at the grocery store that's been preserved and pesticided and shipped 3 different ways to get here. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy how you can just grow it in our yard. There's actually a garden up at the front here. I don't know I think it's all volunteer based. I'm not sure what they do with the stuff, if they divide it up or give it to people or what they do, but it's a great idea. This place I used to always pick up equipment right in the middle of the city, and they had a big one there. Oh my god, it was so cool. The people that were doing it were really looking after it. Plants were healthy. Everything was always super tidy. It was really nice. Oh man, I worked at some places too, like we were doing sod and stuff. There's this one busy street, and it's kind of highfalutinville, but it's real mixed people down there. But this one section, they had planted, some people had planted a bunch of different flowers and stuff, perennials, and so I was watering the sod around it, so I would water the plants for them too. And one day I saw them come down. It was this cute little elderly couple walking hand in hand, watering cans and a couple tools, coming down to tend their garden in the middle of the city. So cute. I just saw another couple too at a place like that, a community garden. That was a pretty cool place. It's very hidden. It's probably like a 60s or 70s subdivision, but in the middle of it, there's a big place, and it all dips down, and they've got a park, a splash pad, a whole bunch of stuff in there. But they have this community garden. You see a little couple coming across the field with their stuff, coming out for their morning exercise, and it's a beautiful thing to see. We really should get back to that. If you know this money to corporate grocery stores that don't even know where this food's coming from, like Loblaws. I've seen it in the news a few times lately, saying stuff's Canadian, and it's not. The one thing though was, it was so funny because it wasn't something that would even grow in Canada. Can't remember what it was. Like, look at the tag on that, made in Canada. I'd be like, hey. Okay, the tag says it's not in Canada. I'll take 10 of them. I don't buy into the whole, don't buy it from this country or that country. Well, I mean, I have certain standards that I follow, but listen to people who are like, I can't buy that. It's from the States. I can't. It's from the States. It's from the States. Just because you hate Donald Trump does not mean you have to wage war on the people of the country. Just don't buy Donald Trump products. That's who you actually hate. You know? You don't have to boycott a whole country. It's like when the Russians weren't allowed to go to the Olympics. Oh, so the athletes of Russia aren't allowed to go to the Olympics because people don't like the acts of the political leader. Like, how does that make sense? How does that even make sense? It doesn't. That's why. Yeah, we got company. A lady with a doggy. Ding dong ding. Spot hole alley here. Good morning. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a cute dog. Hi, doggy. What's up? It's weird when somebody looks so much like someone you know when you look at them. Oh, not you. Sorry for that weird look. I actually did that a while ago. I was at a pit. Toboggan pit. It's not a toboggan pit. It's a toboggan pit now, anyway. And this girl was walking, and you know when somebody looks like so much like somebody, but you're kind of doing the whole, you know, like when the camera goes, or the old cameras used to be like, and by that, I'm like looking right at her, and I was like, realized it wasn't her, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were somebody else, and she's like, oh, it's kind of wondering, you know. Tearful death stare. It wasn't a mean stare, it was just like an inquisitive, like, is that you? And then the moment you're like, no, it's not. And then you look down and you're like, why is that woman looking at me like that? No, that's because she's old. Her vision's a little bit off, and her mind is so full of different phases that she's met over the years that she's starting to find doubles of people. That's so crazy too. When you see somebody's double. I don't know why. It seems like it happens to me often. Not often, but it has happened to me often enough. suppose I should close this off. Just babbling away here. Just babbling away. And like a babbling brook. I'm like a babbling brook, except my name is Jamie. Not Brooke. It is not Brooke. Brooke was a name that came along after me. I would say it was kind of an early 90s thing. Yes. You're welcome.